Well, certainly our game, both games at Colorado College were solid performances. Did not take advantage of numerous offensive opportunities that we had on the first night to extend our lead. Could have been up 3 or 4 goals by the midpoint of the second period. Made a couple of crucial mistakes in the third period, and they scored on both of them with 2 of their offensive talented players making great plays. But, overall, it was a solid weekend for us. Great for us to bounce back after a disappointing loss on Friday night and go into that last game, wanting to win the last game of the regular season. Unfortunately, we didn't get the job done there Friday, and we're going up to Minnesota Duluth this weekend to play a familiar opponent, an opponent that we've played in the NCHC playoffs before on the road, and a team that, if you look at college teams since Christmas, is playing as well as anybody in college hockey. Well, I think, Colt's situation, Colt Conrad being out for 2 months and really not being able to practice or work out because of the nature of his injury, it kind of resembles a number of other players that missed games earlier in the year and were out during that Christmas, January, early February phase with either illness or injuries that did not allow them to practice. And, you come back and you haven't been able to practice for a couple of months or 6 weeks or 2 weeks or a month, and it takes you a while to get your form back. And I would agree with you. I thought Colt's game was a lot quicker, a lot fresher this weekend. He just looked a lot more comfortable out there. And similar to a number of other guys that are coming back off injuries or illness, and their games were better. Our legs were a lot better, and obviously you're playing at a high altitude, but I thought our energy level was good both nights. Well, you take a look at all of our freshmen and how much they've contributed this year. I mean, we're a team there, Adam, that was during our January series at St. Cloud. Had we won on Saturday night, we would have been in first place in the NCHC, and that's with some tough injury situations. It's been a battle for us, but our young guys have continued to grow, continued to get better. You talk about Cam Orchard and Brett Van Oss, and basically when they were recruited, we knew that they were going to come in and be solid defensively for us, needed to play a simple offensive game, needed to play hard, get pucks in the net and play direct, and certainly they've been doing that. And I thought that line, along with Paul Washy, had a very good night on Saturday night. And you mentioned, we talk also about the line of Rushoff, Ethan Frank, and Josh Passal, 3 other freshmen together. They created great chances, and both units led us offensively in the game on Saturday night. Well, certainly what we've been doing with our goaltending situation for the last number of weeks, we've been keeping track of save percentage and goals against in practice, and just making sure that we're making our decisions as objective as we can possibly make them. Austin's got a very calm style. His numbers in practice were outstanding, and he deserved the opportunity to start the game at Colorado College on Friday night. Was very solid there. Had another game on Saturday night where he was in control of the puck, did not give up any rebound scenarios, and we thought performed very well for us. So, certainly that would be our plan with his performance on the weekend, that he gets the opportunity to play at Duluth. Well, in that scenario a couple of weeks ago where we played the Bulldogs in our building, I mean, they came in and they humbled us. Bottom line is we were humbled. We were humbled as coaches. We were not good enough. Our team did not play well enough. We were playing a very good team that was on top of their game, and we did not perform. So a lot of room for improvement. Obviously, we've played them up in their building. We're able to win a game up there during the regular season in this fall. And, we believe in our chances to win. We're playing a great team. They play hard. We play very similar. They've done very well with their special teams, both on power play and penalty kill. So it's going to be a battle. I mean, they're good on special teams. You hear that all the time in football. They're good offensively, they're good defensively, and they perform well on special teams, and that would be Duluth. And they're youthful. They've got some youthful defensemen that have played big minutes for them, and Pranovich, a freshman defenseman, is their leading scorer. So, and the big thing has been the emergence of Shepard in net for them. I mean, he's really developed as this year's gone along. Well, to be honest with you, Robin, the thing that I'm more impressed with from this past weekend is obviously we scored 8 goals the second night, but we gave up 2 goals both nights. And that was the thing, being a coach, that's what you look at first and foremost. I mean, you need to be solid in your play without the puck. You need the saves. You need the save percentage. And we gave up 2 goals both nights, and our defensive play was was a lot better. And you talked about the offense we were generating in the fall, and we were winning hockey games 6-5 or 7-5, and we were generating. We look at those 2 games against Denver where we came back from 3-goal deficits, and we scored a pile of goals. But we were always concerned that we were giving up too many, and that's cost us here after Christmas. And it was certainly good this weekend to play some solid defensive hockey. I don't know in our league whether there's as big a difference. I think in some leagues you get to that playoff intensity. You see it in the National Hockey League. I mean, the referees tend to let the players play a little harder and play a little more and don't call as many penalties. And you really see, I think, a difference in the playoffs in the National Hockey League. In the NCHC, we play so few games in terms of just 34 games in the regular season. Every game's a battle every night, and certainly you're in a scenario where, in our case, we need to win to keep playing this year. So there's more at stake, but the intensity of our games during the regular season is so high that I don't know if it can get much higher than that. Obviously, again, when your season and your ability to keep playing's on the line, it adds a little extra emotion, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think when we look back at it, we could have cut that down even more, but 4 goals on the weekend, and we finished 9 goals. So we outscored them 9-4, which is pretty good. But I think overall the team, we think we could cut that down still more because we pride ourselves on playing good defense every game. I think first of all the freshman goal contribution just shows that how deep our team is and how much every guy can contribute any night. It could be anybody, and that's what it's going to need to be for playoffs. And for Orchard and myself, penalty killing this year is something we take a great pride in, and it's something we need to execute on so our team can be successful. Early in the year, it's something that you itch for. You want to be in. You want to be a guy who's contributing towards the team's success. And now that it's something that it's been coming around more often, you just want to keep building on it. You want to get better and better every game, and you don't want to stop. You want to just keep getting better.